All right, I did some research and looked at some pictures I had, and I wasn't too sure about the bolts that hold the motor on, which way the threads were sticking out. I had them facing the splash well and inside the boat, but according to my pictures, they were facing outside the boat, which makes more sense, because you wouldn't want all those extra threads hanging out here, just tangle up your control or your wires and all that stuff. Might just get in the way and stuff. Got enough stuff sticking out here. And same inside the boat on the transom there. You don't want things sticking out, because that's where, you know, just stuff would get in the way, I guess. So it makes more sense to have it sticking out to the water. So just thought I'd update you on that. And yeah, that's what I found out. So I changed them. I just did one at a time. That way there's no movement or anything. So one at a time, put new caulking inside each one, and caulked all around the nut and the bolt and the washer, and good to go again. So I saw the pictures that showed this way, and I thought, do I really want to move the bolts? I thought, no, I got to do it. It's my OCD, I guess. I got all the wires all tucked up inside there and all curled up underneath. So that's my battery wire down there. This goes to the battery, and so I'm getting ready to, or I was getting ready to wire my new fish finder in. So I needed to put in a switch for my bilge pump and the running lights, and there's a power port there just for charging a cell phone or whatever. But so originally I bought some toggle switches, new ones, for the boat and the running light switch, which were right there. So the ones I bought, I forgot that they're long. They have to be long, because that's a 1x material plus about a good 1/8 or so of fiberglass over top. And I'm like, oh, these aren't going to work. They're way too short. Shoot. So I phoned around. Nobody seems to have those long stem or long threaded toggle switches. So I had to figure out something. So I got a metal plate, aluminum metal plate that I just happened to have pretty much the right size to replace this that was there. So yeah, I had originally this was a stereo was put in there years ago. I put that in there, and then I put that cover plate over there. I had the port in there and stuff like that, but that wood's just a bit too thick for the normal toggle switch. So that's what I come up with. So it doesn't look too bad. It won't rust, so that's good. So anyway, just thought I'd share that. All right, I got the wiring pretty much all done. I've got it all going up to the controls there. I just got the controls up off the side because I'm trying to recycle my old flooring that was in here. So I'm going to try to lay that down for now. Put a little bit of glue on it, not too much, because I don't have trouble getting them back up. So yeah, all I got to do is basically hook up the battery wire and the bilge pump. And I already have a wire in that. I'll explain that later in a different video, or a little bit later on. And the hope is to go fishing tomorrow, so hopefully that works out. So I'm right in the middle of trying to recycle this old flooring, and by yourself it's a little bit awkward. So, well, it's starting to look like a boat again. Phew, it's 8 o'clock at night. I've been just going go, trying to get this sucker going. I had to go to work today for about 8 hours, so it kind of put me behind. So I just reused the old vinyl flooring that was in there. I think when I pulled it up, it kind of stretched it here and there because it was, you know, glued down pretty good. So there's a bit of wrinkles here and there, but I glued it down as best I could. That's where my battery box and the tank is there, because now I have a bilge well there. So before, the battery used to go right basically on top where the bilge well is. So I'm kind of put it just off to the side of it so it's not in the way and all that sort of stuff. So it's coming together. Yeah, hoping to go fishing tomorrow. Probably not till later morning, I'd imagine. So I got everything hooked up. I had to make a little patch there where my two ports were, or access ports there that I put in, because I had to, there was originally one single one there, and it was right over top of a stringer, so I didn't want to do that again, so I just put in the 2, so I just put a patch in there for now. So I'll just use this old flooring for this season, and the next season I'll look into buying a new piece for it. So got everything working, hooked up, everything's good. Battery is hooked up, so the VHF radio works, and the fish finder works, and motor tilts and all that sort of stuff. Turns over quick. I just did a quick turnover. I haven't started it yet. I might have to wait till tomorrow morning to do that. So I'm sure it'll run fine. It ran fine when I parked it, and I did have to make a little plate there. I mentioned that earlier, so that's good. And yeah, anxious to go salmon fishing finally. So glad to see the GRU back in order. Almost just a few little minor things to do, and then it's go time. And I'm looking forward to trying these new pedestal downrigger mounts out, see how they work out for me. And I'm gonna take the GoPro with me tomorrow out in the ocean, and bring in a buddy of mine. He's gonna get, well, he doesn't know it yet, but he's gonna be doing some filming, so I don't have to hold the camera all the time. So yeah, everything's ready. Just gotta give it a wash because it's very dusty. You can see all that dust on the windshield here. It's just total dust. So let's give it a quick rinse, and should be good to go. Yeah, like I say, I'm anxious to see how it is. Do a bit of a walk around, a little bit slower, so everybody can kind of see what it looks like. So there it is. All right, ready to rock and roll. Got everything assembled, everything's back in order, ready for fishing. Was going to go today, but just didn't work out today. Had some other things I had to take care of. So got everything inside there, all the stuff that I need. Fired the motor up. It was actually idling too high. What it was one of the control cables for the throttle wasn't in the right slot, so I just had to put it in the proper slot. Well, it wasn't even in the slot, so minor. Got it fixed. It's working good now. So I got everything kind of outfitted. All my rod holders in. Pretty excited to try out these new pedestal mounts on the downriggers. So they're pretty sweet. Just fire it up here and see. Just like that. I know that the color is, that should probably be changing. It's good, but probably be changing pretty soon. Sporadic sometimes, just because of the turbulence in the water where it's at. But you know, it's all ready to go. Pretty relieved that it's finished. It's been a long time, so all good. Tomorrow I'll head out fishing. And, camera with me, and then maybe share some stuff, some secrets that I use. The spring salmon aren't open yet, just the pink salmon and the hatchery coho right now. So, but yeah, I can share a few things that I like to do when I'm fishing for these species and other species. So yeah, good to go. Well, here it is with the top on. So this is when I get nasty weather, rain, stuff like that. It'll be a lot better than sitting there getting wet. So the only time you get wet is if you're fighting a fish. So looks like it's gonna work out pretty good. Yeah, it's just tall enough inside there that I can stand up, so that's perfect. And it'll keep me dry. And yeah, won't need it tomorrow. It's supposed to be a nice day tomorrow. So, but later in the week, Monday, Tuesday, it's supposed to, or Tuesday, Wednesday, it's supposed to start raining. So I might try it out then. So there we go. Exciting! Can't wait to get this sucker in the water and do some fishing. Try my new fish finder out. So that should be good. All ready to go. Project took quite a while, but I'm glad it's finished. I wonder what my next project will be. Well, plans changed today. I was supposed to go fishing, but I hooked up the truck to the trailer here and no lights. Nothing. No running lights, no brake lights, signals, nothing. So I bought some brand new lights and wires. Whole kit. So now everything is working good. So it's kind of fun when you have to feed the wires through the frames here. So I tied it to the old wire to the new wire, or taped it, and I was pulling one side at a time, and the far side got pulled in, and I was like, damn, so it's inside here somewhere, there's no way to get it. So anyway, that's why that tape is there, holding the right side wire up until it goes into there. Looks like that one. So over the winter I'll figure out a way to get that wire back through there again. So anyway, something to do in the future. So that's why I didn't go fishing today. So that's all working good now. I've been fighting with it since quite a few years now, because it's all original from 1997 when I bought the trailer for my other boat. So that's pretty good, from 97 to 2023. Pretty good lifespan for trailer lights, especially submersibles. Yeah, submersibles. So finished that, pulled the Tacoma in the shop. I figured, yep, it's time for oil change. About not quite 1,000 K from an oil change, actually just over 1,000 K from an oil change. So I'm just got the oil draining now. I think it's almost finished draining. It's just dripping now. So I got the filter here ready. One thing I like about these Tacomas is the oil filter is right here. How sweet is that? Easy peasy. So I just take the engine cover off here, that plastic shroud, and then I can get at it really easy. And I always write with a paint pen when the next oil change is due on the filter, so you always know exactly on the mileage. I still have a little card in my visor inside, but just a little thing that I do. And I always write on there how much oil it takes, just in case you get old and forget like me. Well, I remember, but anyway. So yeah, and that's the oil I'll be putting in. I've been buying it lately. It's been on sale. Seems to be okay. It takes 5.2 liters, so I just have to add a little tiny bit. So, but that's what I'm doing today. I'll take the air cleaner out, which is here, and have a look at it. I know I didn't put it in not too long ago, but maybe I'll just bang it on the ground a bit and get some of the bigger particles out. So that's what's going on today. So plans change quick. So tomorrow tomorrow I'm hoping to get in on the water there. So it was a small craft warning for today, but it only got up to 8 or 9 knots, so that's not so bad. Not too bad at all. It's just when it gets over about, when you get to about the 12 knot range, then it's just gets to be a bit much for my boat. So I've been out in some pretty bad stuff, and it's just, I said no, I'm not doing this anymore. So tomorrow's another day. Hopefully I'll get a crack at those salmon out there, and I'll take the GoPro with me and do some filming.